Well, deer hunting is an industry that adds more than $1 billion a year to Wisconsin's economy, and the state wants to ensure its survival. Wisconsin white-tailed deer trustee James Kroll heard about the herd today. On the heels of the biggest 9-day gun harvest in 3 years, some hunters still complaining there's too much hunting going on, and after a decade, there's still chronic wasting disease. Kroll says he's been hired to bring the state's deer management into the 21st century.
We have to develop a 21st century deer management model, but although there are diverse interests in presentations, you heard a common thread, and that was involvement of people in the process.
Kroll says he expects to have a preliminary report on the state's hunting industry by spring.
The hotel room tax in the Green Bay area could soon be increasing, and there appears to be support for the move. But what will that money be used to pay for? Fox 11's Beth Jones has more on a couple of plans.
This afternoon, Green Bay's Redevelopment Authority approved increasing the area's hotel room tax from 8% to 10%. It would use half of that new money to help fund a $19 million expansion of the KI Convention Center.
No one has the resources to do it all by themselves, so partnering with the room tax, with the city, with the county, we can get this project in the ground this year, and we're excited about it.
Green Bay Mayor Jim Schmidt estimates for every dollar that's invested in the KI project, the area can expect a $12 annual return.
I mean, we didn't hear about it till all of a sudden this proposal's out there, and typically you would try to make it more regional and inclusive.
Those with the Greater Green Bay Area Convention and Visitors Bureau say they support expanding the convention center, but were surprised to hear about the new funding proposal. Originally, the Bureau anticipated all the money generated from the increased room tax would go to its tourism promotion, especially, officials say, since they don't see any money generated from the current 8% room tax.
We want to get tied back to that and have a stable funding source.
Ashwaubenon leaders are backing that idea. The village board voted tonight to make sure all the increased room tax money collected in Ashwaubenon will go to the Convention and Visitors Bureau.
The monies for room tax are meant to go for promotional materials originally, and still are, and even though they are allowed for some bricks and mortar, we feel when you have a deficit in the promotions, then you need to fill that before you do the bricks and mortar.
So how will this affect Green Bay's plans? At this point, that remains to be seen. Either way, Mayor Schmidt expects it'll be at least 2 months before any plan is finalized. In Green Bay, Beth Jones, Fox 11 News.
And also tonight, members of the Finance Committee also approved a plan that would increase the hotel room tax, and the money would then be used to pay for the Convention and Visitors Bureau. The committee members and Mayor Schmidt told Fox 11 the two plans will be discussed during next week's City Council meeting.